Hello, ball case, Saturday evening, May 29. Well, checking my cows. Kids way over there. I want to talk to you a little bit about this piece of ground where these cows are grazing right now. Before we started growing chickens, back in the mid 90s, early 90s, Dad started in 92. I started in 96. We mowed this piece every year, is 38 acres of it. It was a farm next to where my grandparents' place was. My dad grew up in the house that's right over there in amongst them buildings. Had never been nothing but a place that grew oak sprouts. I didn't know there's anything out here but oak sprouts. And this had all the trees dozed off of it at one time, and they used a tree saw to cut them off before they pushed them over. That way they didn't have big stump holes to fill up. And that had been a long time ago. I don't even remember the years that might have been. Might have been when in the 50s. Might have been 60s, I don't know. But it's been in grass for a long time. Apparently an uncle of mine sowed it down to fescue for those folks that had it dozed off. Their last name was Tracy, the ones that homesteaded this 40 acres. And there's a piece up there on top of the hill that goes around the back of the house that we don't own there. The Coca-Cola trailer house is what we affectionately call that house anymore. But I farmed it whenever I was in high school and planted a few crops in there, and it's hayfield now. I pasture it. I get one cutting the hay off from it and then pasture it, and it's growed up looking pretty good. But this place over here, I'm pretty proud of the way this all looks. We used to just have to bush hog it every year, and it'd grow up oak sprouts and blackberry vines, and couldn't pasture that many cattle on it. And I'm like not got it maxed out, but I'm right close to having it maxed out right now. And we can't run but about a cow calf to every 3-4 acres here because of sometimes it gets hot and dry in the summer, and we'll have good years. But I want to tell you, we fertilize this a lot, but I think the thing that's done me more good than fertilizing it was about 18-20 years ago, I started spraying it with Grazon every year. 1 year I used Grazon P plus D, and then they came out with Grazon Next. You didn't have to have a license to buy it, and it worked just as good. And you can't find an oak sprout out here anymore. And part of that may have been the fertilization, but there's times in the summertime when it would get completely covered up with weeds. And one problem we have around here is poke weeds, and another one's mullein. And of course, them thistles is a problem, but I didn't see a single thistle when I sprayed this year. There's a few of them mullein weeds, and we've sprayed that one. That one is dying a miserable little death. Anybody that knows what them usually look like would know them would be bright green, and the leaves would all be felt on them. And it may take a little longer. There's one right over there that's bolted a little bit, but he's dying. But we got a pretty good stand of Bermuda grass mixed with fescue in here. And the fescue is what's getting tall right now, but the Bermuda is a different color. This patch here is just about all fescue. And then you get over here just a little ways, and that darker green is Bermuda. You got a pretty good stand of Bermuda grass right here. And Bermuda grass and fescue, believe it or not, work real well together. And I use this hillside as a hay feeding place. That way I can unroll bales, and I don't ever have them one bale on top of another one where I've unrolled it. Kind of unroll it on clean ground that way. Right there is a good picture of them two varmints. 41 and 51 are the twins. Both of them are heifers. And that's them right there. That's their mama in front of them. Hey, look over here. They may be even going to get closer or farther away. Yep, they're doing good. They're not gonna gain as good as everybody else, but they're doing good. Mama's taking good care of them. It's them right there. Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for watching my videos. Don't know what we'll be doing this next week, but I'll do my best to bring you along a little. I really have high hopes of getting that place sprayed where I'm going to put hay grazer at. And they're giving us a forecast that has rain every day, so. And right now the ground over there is too wet to even drive on, so. We did get rain too. We got like, one of my neighbors said he got just a hair over 3 inches, 3¼ inches, and another guy not very far from here said he got 5½. So I don't really know what we got, but we had good rain. So I will check in with you later. Thanks for watching.